Payments of clients. This is Mario, 3200, 4400, 3500, 3400, 4900. We are going to talk about how to deliver an amazing service. You have to have a sales process to close at least 10% of sales. Hello guys, it's Mario here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I've built my 31k per month SMMA in just couple months, neither 1 month, like it was 5 weeks, something like that. So how I've been able to build the 31k a month SMMA cash collected, not like revenue or some bullshit, in only 5 weeks. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to share with you some of my screens like here of payments of clients. This is Mario, 3200, 4400, 3500, 3400, 4900. You can say Mario Provenzano here, 3500, 3900, 4700. All these kind of payments here from clients, 3900, 5000. I have a lot of payments I can show you. So yeah, guys, I believe you can trust me now because I have all of these payments and I have of course more. So those ones, for example, are, sorry, I will go here, are some of our like leads from the campaign we have generated. I'm going to show you. So we have a lot of leads, as you can see. Those one of course are Italians, okay, are Italian leads that were dentists and wanted to build like their infrastructure to like acquire more clients for the clinic. Yeah, so this is our process, but how I've been able to do it and how can you replicate the same in your agency. So I think there are 3 factors mainly you have to follow to do this, and I'm going to share with you it right now. So to build the 31k a month SMMA, okay, which is your goal, right? To build like this that I'm going to show you, also the process, I'm going to show you everything, okay, as you can see. But there are 3 factors mainly, 1, 2 and 3, you can say. Okay, the first factor of course is appointment setting. Okay, if you're not able to set consistently and in a replicable and scalable way appointments for your agency, you're done, guys. You're fucked up. You have to have a predictable and scalable process to set at least 10 to 15 appointments per week. At least, that's the bare minimum. Okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, guys, you don't have to care about monk mode, about reading, about cold plunge, about healthy food. Of course, those things can help, meditating, all this kind of stuff. But the holy 3 things are like appointment setting. Then there is of course sales. Okay, you have to make sure you can sell your stuff, you can sell your skills, and you can sell also yourself to people. So you have to have a good sales process, but not only in the sales call but also before the sales call. So you have to have assets to leverage to sell the person before even he goes into the appointment with you. So that's the second thing. And to be like good at sales, you can leverage assets. Okay, so I'm going to show you what kind of assets you have to build, how you can build it, all that kind of stuff. But you have also to do a lot of sales. Okay, and so the more the appointments you book, the more you will get good at sales because you're practicing. Okay, as Ormosi says. Then the third factor, guys, here we can like delete all this crap. The third factor is of course like not fucking up your clients. Okay, building relationship with your client, because guys, yes, your client care about results, but the most that they care is about the relationship you build. Because guys, you are not only in the Facebook ads like type of industry, you're not only in the marketing industry, you are in the relationship, in the coaching, in the accountability industry. Okay, so you have to be relatable. You have to build relationship, really strong relationship with your client, because if they stay, they will pay you like first time, maybe they will pay you 4k, 5k, 3k deal. But then the second time, they already trust you. They already know you can deliver results. They already know you're a trustable person. So how much they will pay you? 10k, 15k, 8k, one shot, because they trust you. So that's the 3 things you need to scale to 31k, and I'm going to show you how I did it, how you need to do this. So yeah, we're going to explain the 31K a month SMMA. As you can see, you need appointment setting, 60 appointments per month. I think that is the bare minimum. Having a sales process that to close at least 10%. Maybe you can be better at sales, like closing 30% and set less appointments, but maybe most people are not that good at sales. So I will put like book more appointments. Book appointments, it's easier than to sell, I think, if you have the right processes in place. And having a copy and paste delivery process for every client. So having like operational drag, like less operational drag for the delivery, and building relationship with the client. Okay, so we are going to talk about how to deliver an amazing service, but like as low as operational drag as possible and as fast as possible for your client, because they care only about results and relationship. They don't care about how you do it, but they care that you bring them results and you do it with building a relationship also with them. So first of all, we are going to talk about appointment setting. So appointment setting, you have to book at least 6 appointments per month, and you can do it in two ways. That's the two ways that I suggest you. To begin with, I suggest you to only focus on organic, so sending 200 DMs per day with the AI bot. AI bot is this one. I just showed you also how to use this bot in another video, so you can search that out. It's the IGDM bot, it's the messenger bot. You can search my previous video where I showed you how I send 1,000 DMs per day, and I share with you how to use all this software, how you can replicate, how you can send the messages, how you can automate it, everything. I will show you everything, so go to check that out. So you will send 50 DMs per account, per Facebook account or per Instagram. How are you going to send the DMs? You have to scrape the leads using IG email extractor. There are other extractor like Phantom Buster, like Leadbook, like this one is really good, but also this one is really good, and Group Extractor to extract leads from Facebook groups, like free or paid or private Facebook groups. So you're going to extract at least, like as I'm doing it right now, okay? You're going to scrape at least 2,000 to 3,000 leads. So you will use the AI bot to send automated messages. Prepare a flow chart with all the messages to send. I'm going to show you how to build also a flow chart, but basically you have to map out all of the messages to send. What kind of follow-ups, what's the open message, what's the question, what's the offer message, what you can reply, what are you going to say when to book the appointment, when he says, like when he gives you an objection, all the kind of stuff. You have to build them and prepare a flow chart or a Google Doc, something like that. Send a first yes question message. So like if you're contacting dentist, hey dentist, hey name, do you also offer dental implants? Do you also offer Invisalign? All like a yes offer, a yes question is a question that's like 100% they're going to reply yes, because you also seem a client, a potential client for them. So after that, you should expect, if you have a good open question with a yes question, you should expect 50 to 20% conversion open rate. So 50 to 20% are going to respond and are going to open a conversation with you, okay? And 3 to 3.5% booking rate, in my experience, it's like a good statistic, which means on 200 DMs per day, okay, you can map that out at 3.5 booking rate. It's 6 appointments a day, guys, for free. It's 30 appointments per week. Maybe 80% are going to show up, so it's 24, 25, something like that, are going to show up from DMs, only sending 200. You don't even need an appointment setter or a VA to do this. You can do it by yourself. So that's the first thing. Second thing is to spend on acquisition. After maybe you acquired a couple clients, maybe 3 or 4 clients here, you can spend money on ads to acquire clients. So you're going to spend at least 100 euro or dollar, whatever, per day on lead form Facebook ads. Do not complicate yourself, like your life building landing pages from the beginning. At the beginning, keep it simple. That's how I did it. This is one of my videos in my YouTube channel. Sorry for the quality, where I show how I spent 23,000 euro in my agency to acquire clients for my agency on Facebook ads, and I was doing it all by lead form. Only the last 8,000 were like on landing page, but like 15k were on lead form. It worked like so well, so well. So don't complicate yourself. Your work. You should expect a CPL, so a cost per lead, to of 20 bucks, maybe even 15, depends on between 10 and 20, even 30 bucks, depends on how you're good and what niche you're in. Cost per call, like it should be under 75 euro, because you should be like great at dialing people on the phone. And now you have two options. Of course, you will do with the lead form, so you have to build 5 creatives with images and 5 creatives with video, because we are going to test a lot. The more we test, the better it is. And 2 different ad sets. Okay, so 1 ad set for the images and 1 ad set for the video. Okay. Launch new creatives every 4 days. So every 4 days you want to come with other like creatives to launch. So other images, other videos you have prepped. And after these 4 days, you will see also the past ones, the ones that you have launched 4 days ago. You're going to see the ones that perform the best, and you're going to duplicate those ones, and the ones that perform the worst. So those ones you're going to turn them off. Okay. So every 4 days you launch new creatives. After these 4 days you duplicate like the best ones, and you're going to turn off the worst ones. Okay. So for the landing page, after you have spent at least 10k, you can build a VSL/case study funnel to test after the first 10k spent. You can do a split test on your VSL, on the landing page, on the case study, whatever, with 3 headlines in the opt-in page to see whoever gets the most opt-ins and lower the cost per lead. Of course, install the pixel and get data from the pixel. So how much is costing you to get a lead in the opt-in page, how much is costing you to have a call booked in the VSL page, all this kind of stuff. And improve based on feedback. So you have data from the pixel and improve, like test new headlines, test a new VSL, test a new like graphic for the funnel, test a new like font, all this kind of stuff, like test, 1 variable at a time, so you can improve based on feedback every single time. And yeah, so that's for the acquisition part. The only thing that you miss now is you're setting a lot of appointments, because you're setting like 30 appointments per week from IG and Facebook DMs, and maybe other 20 or 10, 20, even 30 from ads. So now you're getting a lot of appointments. You have to make sure that those appointments show up. So you have to set up reminders using GHL automations. Okay, I recommend you that because it's very, very simple. You go here on automation and you build like whatever you want to build. Okay, it's very, very simple. I can show you in another video if you want. Create a 3 email marketing sequence. Okay, emails where you share stories of your past clients, emails where you share what you do, and emails maybe where you share your story and now you can help them out, maybe showing them that you know of course their problems and now you can solve them, you can solve the problem for them. And a setter, so you're going to hire a person, maybe you can do it yourself at the beginning, writes a message on WhatsApp or Messenger 24 hours before. I suggest you also another thing, which is like connect on Facebook with the potential client before the call. Okay, on Facebook or also LinkedIn, the more platform, the more like touch points you have with the client, the better it is. Okay, so this one before the call. So if it's not going to respond to the like marketing sequence email, to the automation with SMS, to the WhatsApp or Messenger, you can contact him on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and it will of course be more like realistic. It will be very, very probable that the customer will show up. So that's to set appointments, guys. Okay, now we have taken care of this appointment setting process of the people that show up to the call. Now we have to make sure that we close those clients that are going to show up. So you have to have a sales process to close at least 10% of sales. And sales closing rate at 10%, how you can achieve that? So first of all, you have to create an indoctrination process to leverage. So like sales asset, where you show your program, where you give them advice, where you show your expertise, you build your authority on their eyes, you show client testimonials, client results, etc., etc., etc. So they are going to be pre-sold to the call, because they've seen all of this like program, all of these videos, documents, like whatever. that you have leverage to make them like believe in you before. So have them watch at least 3 to 4 short form assets, like photo also. So if you go to my Facebook profile, I can't access right now my Facebook profile, but you will see that I have like client testimonials, client screenshots that says to me that he has closed maybe a 4K deal, 5K deal this day. Then I have another testimonial, then I have a video of me like in 1 minute explaining how I can help them, all this kind of stuff. And then the most maybe important part is this one. You have to create mini VSL. So you have to be able to leverage sales assets at least 10 minutes, okay, of at least 10 minutes videos, and have them watch 2 long form content like this. So VSL case studies, YouTube videos like this, where you show them your expertise, because they are going to be pre-sold. Like they are going to know what you do, how you do it, how have you done it in the past for other clients, what results have you bring your clients. So they are going to be pre-sold to the call, and in the call it will be like 30 to 40 minutes before they ask about the price, and they don't have any objections because they are really sold. Like they are already sold from your YouTube channel, from your VSL, from your case study, from your funnel. Okay, so that's the thing. And then I can show you mine, by the way. I can show you mine. That's mine. That's in Italian. You can visit it and translate it. So this one is the promise I am going to give them. Okay, a headline. There is a case study with one of my clients that says the results I brought to him, which is a 20-minute video. Then there are all of the testimonials with the highlighting of what the client says in the testimonial. Another testimonial, screenshots, other screenshots, 7K, other testimonial, all the appointments we are setting for our clients, for our dentist, other like appointments, other testimonial, all this kind of stuff. And if they see it, if they see this one, and I've also like created 2 days ago another VSL for dentists, if they see all of this and the other VSL, which is 15 minutes long, they are going to be pre-sold. They already know how I work, what I do, and that I can do, I can provide them value, and I can bring them the results they are looking for. Okay, so you want to build this and to send them all of this to make sure they watch all of this before your call. So for the call, you have to be, first of all, presentable for the call. Nothing special, guys. You don't need like a fancy office, all this lighting like stuff, but a normal light, maybe get a ring light for $30 on Amazon, maybe get a nice shirt and a microphone like this, like Blue Yeti, which is $100, and you're going to be fine. Okay, be presentable, not with your bed like behind you in your parents' house, like all the hairs like are going crazy, all this kind of crap. Like be presentable, guys, at least like a minimum. And of course, have a sales script in front of you, like with questions. If you want, by the way, if you want my sales script, which has provided me like closing rate, high closing rate for this kind of deal, where I charge clients $7,900, where I charge client $4,400, where I charge client, I don't know where I can search for, where I charge client €4,900, all this kind of stuff. If you want my process to be able to generate all of these results, please tell me in the comments and comment with script. I will give you my personal sales script that I follow with my clients. And for sure, guys, in the sales call, be silent, like ask questions, like make people respond, make people answer and give you a full explanation of their problem, of their pain, of their implication, of their need, like to solve these pains and all this kind of stuff. Like be silent, guys. Don't pretend that you know more than you know really. Don't pretend to know their situation before they even explain it to you, okay? Be silent, be humble, and they will give you the pitch, because like the problem is the pitch, okay? The pain is the pitch. One of my mentors says the pain is the pitch, and it's really fucking great. It's true, okay? But to understand the pain, you have to be silent, to listen to the people, and to also take notes, okay? Then after this, after this, don't be scared. Sorry, this one is... Don't be scared about asking money to people, okay? I see so much people who are scared to charge money to people. Like, you're providing a service. You're providing value to your client. That's why they are there in the first place, okay? Otherwise, they wouldn't be there in the call with you. So if they are there, if they're interested, it's because they want to get a nice deal from you, and they believe that maybe you can deliver them the deal they are looking for. So don't be scared to charge high ticket to clients and to ask for the right price to the client, okay? Because otherwise, if you don't ask high ticket, you can't hire A-type talent, okay? A-talent people, okay, in your team. So if you don't hire A kind of talent people, you can't deliver a good service at scale for clients, okay? So you need to charge clients a high ticket like fee to be able to hire the best people in the market, okay? So that's for the sale, guys. Like, be presentable, create a process to leverage before the call, and have a great sales script for the call. So third thing is to having as copy and paste deliver process for every client, okay? A copy and paste one. Because if you see, guys, if you search for Alex Hormozi's company, Gym Launch, okay? Gym Launch, you're going to check that Alex Hormozi also says this in his story. Like, he transitioned from doing done for you, fly out to gyms, where he will launch the gym, like fill in 30 days, make all the sales, be at the front desk, doing the sales job for the client, and then he will take the 100% like fees of the first month. But he will do it all done for you, so it will be very expensive time-wise and also money-wise for you. Then it transitioned to like media, okay, to like this kind of licensing model, where basically it will give them a course. It was a course with all the documents, all the ads, all the scripts, all the copy, all the creatives, all the sales process. But it was basically a copy and paste process. It was a digital product, okay? So you want to be as close as possible to that, because it's value for the client. Because if you give the clients the best ads in the world to use in this market, it's going to be fine. Also, if you don't do the done for you part, because you gave him value, okay? So you want to have an operational drag lower than 3 hours per week for every client, and eliminate, automate, and delegate, which means that for whatever task, the first question you should ask yourself is, can I eliminate this thing first? If you can't, then you should ask yourself, can I automate this thing with software or machine learning, AI, all this kind of stuff? Maybe it's no. So the last question is, can I delegate this stuff? If you can't delegate, it means that it's a really important task, like maybe it's the decision-making process, marketing for your agency, so you should do it yourself. But any other thing you can delegate to a VA, you can automate with software like GHL, or you can eliminate the task, because maybe your client doesn't want done for you. He wants the licensing model, as Gym Launch did, okay? So first of all, implement GHL. It's a great software. You will find my link below, where you will have a 14-day free trial with GHL. Set protocols, guys. You have to have protocols on your company, so you have to have like a copy and paste process to follow for every client. You have to have a copy and paste ads for clients. Like, I can show you, I have a Google Doc, and I have also a Drive folder where I have all of my creatives for my clients. When I onboard one client, I have 50 creatives to choose, okay, from, and then I have 10 different styles of copy that I can put on his ads. So we have all that copy and paste, okay? We don't have to add anything new when a new client comes in, okay? You have to have, of course, an automated onboarding process with Zapier. You have to have an automated, like, onboarding process, a funnel, okay, a onboarding funnel for the client. You have to have like something like that. I can show you. Like, when a new client comes in, we send them an email. I can show you. It's in Italian, guys, so you have to translate it for you. We send them an email, which is all they have to do to get onboarded. So they have to be ready to compile all of this question, so we can receive it. They have to take the access to the Oral Pro accelerator, which is a course I give them, okay? And then here they have their email and password to access and to log into the course. And then they have the onboarding funnel they have to follow, where there are all these steps, like first step, second step, third step, and then at the end of this funnel, they will set and they will book the onboarding call. Okay, so they will find all of this. They will share with us like the Google Drive folder with the photos, all the materials we need, and then in step 6, they are going to share and they are going to book an appointment for the onboarding call. Now it's not like on the Calendly, but this is the process. Okay, it's all automated. Okay, we are going to send them an email, which is copy and paste. We only have to change the name, and then they are going to do everything for us. We don't have to do anything. Okay, so that's it. And yeah, for last, guys, you have to set bi-weekly coaching calls with the clients. That's to build the relationship I said at the beginning. Okay, you want to have them at least on like a bi-weekly coaching call. And you have to have a WhatsApp or Slack group chat with all the people involved in the process. So if you have, like, for example, like me, a dental clinic, there is the owner, but then there is also like the assistant. There is like the, I don't know, whatever, the assistant, the secretary. I don't know how to say this in English to translate, but you get my point. All of his team that it's involved in the process with us, that it's going to call maybe the leads, they have to be in the group chat, okay? And you want to send also a weekly 5-minute loom to the client where you share them the results, what you're doing to improve, what you're not doing to improve, like all of the like overview of what you have implemented for them, and now it's going and showing also them the results they cannot see, maybe the cost per lead, GTR, how many people are commenting, how many people are putting likes, so the clients also see those kind of results. And yeah, guys, that's the process. If you implement this, I can guarantee you will be at 30K even in 1 month or 2 months. Of course, for the first part, that's the part that it's going to reach you 30K. If you can set appointments, if you can make sure those appointments show up, and if you can make sure that those appointments close at least 10%, and maybe an average ticket value of 3K, 5K, you will be at 30K. But to sustain this kind of amount of revenue and cash collected, you have to have this kind of process, okay? You have to have a good client like process, a good operational direct process where you do not have to be like all day long serving clients, like making sure the ads are working, because you have like 1,000 different ads for clients. Like the onboarding process takes 2 weeks, when in reality it can take like an hour for my client, and we have to not do anything. They're going to do it alone, and they're going to also to book the onboarding call alone. So you have to make sure of this if you want to maintain and sustain the growth of your company and delegate it in the first place. So guys, that's it for the video. As you can see, you don't need to follow all the stuff like you have to read a book a week, you have to read a book a day, you have to make sure you wake up at 5 a.m. No, I can make sure if you implement all of the things I shared in this video, you're going to reach 20, 30K per month profit with your SMMA or your coaching consulting business. Okay, so I hope you find it valuable. If yes, subscribe to the channel, put a like on this video, and we are going to see in the next one. Ciao, ciao.